bus, yo! Get off the bus!
Oh my gosh, who just hit my fucking kid?
What do you mean?
Fucking kid, motherfucker! Oh my god!
What? Crazy, yo. Yo, get up. You okay?
That's not a kid.
Fuck.
That's a grown ass man.
That's not a kid.
In my mind, steady going.
We should stop fussing and close this Blockbuster. Used to have something that was last summer. You hate the new me and I love the old you. We like new things, my love can't spoil you. We should stop fussing and close this Blockbuster. Used to have something that was last summer. You hate the new me and I love the old you. We like new things, my love can't spoil you.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? You know what it is. Rolling with the Rolling Stone. We back in this beach. Yeah. Man, y'all see what it is, man. See who I got in the building, man. Sunny Kartel, y'all. Hey, what's going on, man? How you feeling, brother?
Wow, this alcohol?
Yeah, I believe so.
Bang.
There we go, man. Hey, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you vibing out with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. And then, of course, we got my man, Eloy. I be fucking that up. Eloy Gabriel, yo, man. Hey, what's going on, brother? How you feeling, G?
What's happening, bro? Nice.
Hey, of course, man. Hey, I love your music, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Hell yeah, of course, bro. Every
Bleed
time,
into
man.
MP3s.
Bleed into the MP3s. One of the Rolling Stoner classics, bro. It's one of our classics, bro. We be playing it a lot.
We rolling sober.
You know what I'm saying? Now he's here. Hey, there we go.
Man is here.
Just sharing the mic, my bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hey,
I done shared everything with this.
man, Sunny, my man, wordsmith, like, you know,
Thank you.
fucking, yeah, phenomenal, like, you know, spoken word artist, like, you know, vocalist, like, you know, doing your thing, bro. Like, can you please tell the people, like, you know, give them a quick little bio of who Sunny Kartel is, you know what I'm saying?
I'm really just a reflection of my friends and the people around me. Like, I could say for the longest, you know, I really didn't even know who I was. I was just a kid trying to impress a lot of people. And then when I found myself, I just decided to keep leading by example and the examples that were shown to me. So I'm nothing without the people around me. I started as a spoken word poet. I got into music maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I found my lane, and ever since then, been taking the fuck off and shit. Got a lot more work to put in, and you know, maybe we got a song coming or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you already know, man. We're gonna have to get something going. Hell yeah, man.
Rolling sober today.
Hey, yeah, man. Don't judge me. You already know I got one road. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thanks for coming, man. I appreciate you vibing out, bro. Like, you know.
I appreciate you, man. You a wordsmith yourself, man.
Hey,
you know, so
I appreciate that, bro. Like, you know, I'll fuck around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can hold my own, but like, you know.
he modest.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, I got two dope wordsmiths in the motherfucking building, man. Like, Eloy, bro. Like, what's good, man? Can you give the people a quick little bio of, like, you know, and like tell people what you know what I mean?
Yeah,
been
man.
up to and
What's
shit.
up? I'm Eloy Gabriel.
Yeah.
I'm a man and I make music.
Hey.
Yeah, you know.
You got a penis.
I got a penis and a pen. Sometimes
all I
I
got.
use one time I use the other one. Sometimes I use the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
So I just same thing with I met Sunny 5 years ago about
Yeah.
same as well. I've been making music for around that time, and I just finished my first debut album, about to release it. And that's pretty much what I'm just waiting for, bro. Just all this hard work culminating into a moment.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, thank you for listening to my shit, bro. You a real one.
Yeah, man. Hey, no doubt, bro. I'm like, if it's dope, man, you sent it in. I'm sure, like, I played it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate you, yeah, supporting and vibing out with us, man. Like, you know, for the years, like, so that's all this has been about, and it is gonna be about. You know what I'm saying? It's like just putting shit out there and exposing like dope art. You know what I mean? So
I don't know why I keep saying gang. I do not.
Gang.
I do not.
Hey,
promote
what's it?
gang.
Mike Epps though, bro, had me fucking weak, bro. He said, I see my nephews, I just like gang.
I said the kids do. We do.
Yo, for real, man, that's just hilarious. Yo.
Shit, nigga, we talking about trap house. We live very nicely. We
Man.
try to elevate our living situation. Shit, man, I feel like, you know, motherfucking need to be promoting poverty like niggas want that. We don't.
Yeah.
We do not. I do not.
I'm
want
not. I'm
poverty.
like, look, 2020 coming, bro. Like, trying to get the fuck away from that,
I
yo. Like,
away
yo,
from that. I do not like them surroundings.
I'm trying to get the fuck away. You know what I'm saying?
I love the ghetto. Don't want to be there.
I feel you, bro. So what's good, Sonny? Are you from out here, man? Like,
I'm practically just a nomad. I grew up through like unstable parents, so a lot of different schools growing up. CPS. I've been everywhere. Used to live in shelters in Cali. I was born in Louisiana. I was raised in Houston. I spent a lot of time at CPS out here, so I know a lot of people since like 4th grade. I plan on moving to New York, but I really want to buy an RV one day and just be able to take my friends on tour at wheels. So the goal is to never have a home. Like, I think it's a liability, not an asset. So excuse me, but yeah, I don't really claim like an address or a block. I think that shit corny. Like, I think like it's not about where you're from, it's about where you're going. So, you know, if you dying where you was born and you ain't really did nothing with your life.
What did it matter?
It don't.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That street was there before you was.
That's real talk, man. Hey, goddamn. What about you, Eloy? You from here in Phoenix, Arizona?
Yeah, man. I'm originally from El Paso, Texas.
Okay.
But I grew up in Phoenix, mostly West Phoenix. But I moved all around pretty much.
Yeah.
I lived everywhere.
Yeah.
Phoenix and
damn.
You know, but I'm from here, man. I grew up out here.
I'm about to say you came from Texas, bro. 2 hot lands, my nigga. Like you ain't tried nothing different. You know, like you know what I'm saying?
Still in Mexico.
I was Mexican in Texas. I was full black out here.
Man, yo, you Haitian out here, bro. That's hilarious, bro.
Gang culture from the sunlight.
Gang. I look like the part. I look like the piece in checkers you battle.
Yo, man. Yo, you crazy, yo.
King.
Yo.
Black than a bitch. Somebody told me I'm dark in every room. I said that shit funny motherfucker. That was Eloy. Eloy called me dark in every room.
Yo, man, for real, bro. I'm like, look, you know damn well you gonna need the flash.
Oh, that shit
like,
funny
quit
as
playing.
hell.
You know what I'm saying?
I love black jokes.
Oh man, for real. I do too. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga called me an outline one time. Funniest shit I ever heard.
Nigga,
They said I was lying.
Somebody had a black shirt on. He was like, man, you're naked in this world, bro. Go put some clothes on, my nigga. I was like, God.
That sound like a comedian.
Damn, right there, yo. High school, that's what it was.
High school was
Public school,
really,
that's what it was.
High
bro.
school, a nigga told me I look like my mom, and then called me ugly like 5 minutes later. That was
Oh
like
God,
shit I've
boy,
ever
you
heard.
look just like your mama, bro. Did you know that, man? You look just like your mama. They'll build it up to like make it sound all good, like, and that's one ugly ass bitch. Like you like, oh nigga.
Man, I miss high school, man. I never go back, but I miss it.
I had one of the coldest ones, like the coldest segues. Like, oh man, niggas was like, yo, bro, hey. Bro, why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that? And I'm like, what you talking about, bro? Yo, man, I can't believe you did that shit, nigga. I can't believe it. What you talking about, nigga? You wore that shirt, nigga. Oh, bro, in front of the lunch, nigga. Like,
that's terrible. I wore some skinny jeans one time.
Shit's real, bro.
Only time I wore skinny jeans in my life, one leg was bleached, the other wasn't. And niggas roasted me so hard in the hallway. I just started crying. I can't do nothing. I just shed a tear. I was like, shit, this gonna make niggas feel bad. Give niggas that sympathy joke. You know what I mean?
Public school is a motherfucker, man.
High school say to the bitch, hey, high school needs to just be recorded.
That's what I'm saying, bro. All this like bullying shit, like they talk about now. I'm like, yo, that was a way. I'm gonna say that's a way of life.
I've been bullied since the Stone Age.
For real. Let me say my mantra real quick before we spark up. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna jump into a couple of my man Sunny tracks. You know what I'm saying that he got. Are these released yet, bro? Or
one of them is I'm remaking a song with a new beat, just an original track. But most of these aren't released yet. Just some new stuff I got for the people, man. Still working on it, but shit, I ain't got no secrets. Y'all can check it out for this app. Just be ready for something. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, y'all know what it is. So yeah, let me say my mantra real quick before we spark this up, and then we're gonna jump into one of the tracks for the playlist tonight. So yo, real quick, we can take this smoke not to abuse, but to heal the body, elevate the mind, uplift and enlighten the soul and spirit, gut, mind, and heart. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this first track. Yeah, my man Sunny Kartel in the building, man. Chapter 105. Rolling with the Rolling Stoner, my man Eloy Gabriel in the building, man. Thank y'all once again for coming through, vibing out. This first track right here that we jumping into is called Animals, yo. I need you guys to enjoy it. Let me know what y'all think. puff a pass, sip a pour. All right, cheer.
Your life won't change it. Goal was not to be famous.
I want to be famous.
Gang banging, but he nameless. Fight for peace and these sanctions. This would happen when you stop praying. Only resolves when you know you can't save 1 million friends. You don't know your neighbor. See, I love this game, but I don't like it, nigga. Cracker probably don't like me, nigga. All advice ain't advice, my nigga. Yeah, I'm still trying to write, my nigga. I got a few partners doing life, my nigga. So make wise decisions. Fuck your competition. I don't need a crowd to listen. I can go a mile a minute. Good people carry your vision. I've been carrying burdens. Maybe that's part of my process. Maybe that's part of my learning, right? Distractions always had a hold of me. Gotta make sure that my circle tight. Part of the problem is part of the life. You mad that we die for the streets, and I'm mad that you die for your rights. I know some people ain't right. I'ma make it, I can't rap for a hype. I'ma make it, I can't rap for a price. Sunny got balls to the light. This poetry is for my life. This poetry is for my life. Poetry is for my life. This poetry is for my life. Poetry is for my life. Poetry is for my life. Unemployed, still a boy. She still play with toys. Entertainment just show you a void. Don't know what I'm giving you, better I do not record. Stay by my family, don't leave off a tour. Fuck all that noise, everybody got a choice. Love or kill you and enlist you to war. Shit was better when a nigga was po. Pop a seal, then I throw up a foe. I got a heart, but I won't let it show. Play a role, nigga, I'll let you go. Fuck selling hope, I ain't got money for smoke. I'ma get ghost, wait till my story get told. I'ma get thrown, ain't no secrets unknown. And we just animals, and we just animals. Animals, and we just animals. Animals, and we just animals. Animals, and we just animals.
Cheer. We back in this biz, yo. Animals, man.
Yo,
Man, Sunny Kartel, bro.
That's one of my favorites.
What's good, man? Like, yeah, tell us about that shit, bro. Like, how was like your writing? Yeah, go ahead, like break that down real quick. I got it.
I originally made Animals for a music contest that I won a video for back in 2018 with Roman. The videos directed by Roman. It was a YouTube beat at first, and it was just a song I wanted to make about being in touch with, like, being like a savage in a way, like being an animal, just being. I think everybody has this expectation of being excellent or being
perfect.
Perfect, exactly.
Yeah.
And I just feel like we have human nature, we have animal nature, honestly, that kicks in before a lot of our decision making, and then like we void this like feeling of like being a failure. But like I don't think success is built off a lot of wins, but I think it's built off a lot of our mistakes and our failures, and that's what Animals really was to me.
Yeah,
it's really just about like, you know, it says compare your life, won't change it. The goal was never to be famous. Gang banging left me nameless. I still fight for peace and need sanctions. Like it's pretty much just like a mantra to myself about how like my failures are what made me. So yeah, I mean, if you ever feel like, you know, the struggle never broke you, you never broke down through the shit, you just feel strong, like you don't even know what you're doing, you just feel like this shit ain't gonna break me.
Yeah,
you're an animal.
Yeah, real talk. And when did you come to this like realization that like, you know, you have to be an animal, I guess, to kind of like, you know.
CPS really taught me a lot, honestly, bro. Like when I was a kid, like seeing my mother, and like my mother told me a lot of fucked up shit. Honestly, she was just like, and it kept it real with me. She was like, you know, I just brought you into this world. It's your responsibility to, you know, keep yourself alive. Like even as a kid, I had to make some very adult decisions. Like she left drugs in the house. That's how we paid rent. She left for weeks. I had to go find her. You know, and she dealt with addiction as well as I deal with addiction in my adulthood. And I realized none of this made me a bad person. It was just the system we was in was never meant for us to win. So like I'm okay not doing it, you know, the privileged way. I'm okay not doing it.
Yeah, it's being told no.
Like
it
built me.
Yeah.
And you know, I love rejection. Yeah. It's only gonna make me strong. The worst thing you can say is no, but shit, you're gonna get 300 no's before you get one yes, and that one yes gonna be worth it.
Now, like, do you think it's I mean, all right, let me try to phrase this correctly. Like, so, I feel like there's a sense of lack of character, like, in a lot of people today, like not just artists, just
Charisma,
people. You know what I'm saying?
personality.
Yeah. Do you think that there is no more character building? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no more like mentorships or what's that like when you get to adulthood? What's that like the
development is it?
the rites of passage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so it's like, do y'all feel like we're missing that right now? Like, what's up, like?
I feel like, and I say this a lot of times. One of my mantras I tell myself something. I feel very important. I don't know if you want to chime in first, but I feel like one of the things I say to myself is, and I think a lot because of social media is a big play in like our generation and our world, but I feel like information is oversaturated. Like, there's so much of it you don't know what's real, you don't know what's fake. It's just thrown out there. I think I always say when your ideas pass up your identities, nobody will believe you. Yeah. So a lot of people don't know who they are because they have so many ideas, but they have no identity. Like you say, people don't have personalities, but they have millions of opinions. Yeah. Like the one thing a hater is good at is critiquing something. Yeah. Finding a flaw in everything successful. I feel like people are successful even if they're animals, even if they're fucked up people, but they have no identity. It's just an ideal of who they could be. Yeah. So I think a lot of people don't settle on who they are. I think settling is such a bad thing for people. You see a lack of monogamous relationships. You see a lack of people committing to their job. You see a lack of people committing to their dreams. You see a lack of people committing to themselves, their habits, their health. It's because like they think the idea is bigger than the identity. Like people follow people who already have their life together. They don't follow people making their life. They're
not being true to what their reality. They're not being true to.
You have to be honest with the current reality, no matter what you think. Yeah. Like I could say I'm the best man in the world, but if I'm still working on things, this is my current reality. Yeah. Like I don't believe in manifesting bullshit. Yeah. I believe in like telling myself where I'm at and manifesting the work habit to get to the goal.
Yeah. Now I got a question. Like this is a pretty big question. I want both of y'all to kind of respond to this. If we completely wiped out art as a sense, like, you know what I'm saying, we didn't know, like, but you know, like your current state right now, you know you're good at other things. What do you think you would be doing?
Well, it's a pretty like, I wouldn't say vague question because art itself is subjective, but like
let me frame it like, I guess, what other hobbies you think like you would pick up if it wasn't, you know what I mean, if we weren't like writing every other day, or if it wasn't.
Do you consider being a narrator, being an author as an art, or do you consider that a career?
Like you can make your art career, but like I do believe that is art form.
So that is an art form to you.
You know what I'm saying? I think
I'd be a veterinarian or some type of nurse. Yeah. I think I know it's cliche for the African American male or woman to go to school for medical, but like I've always felt my life is directly helping somebody, or even a motivational speaker, or something that touched people directly who have struggled or dealt with pain. I don't believe in like subjectively helping or indirectly helping people, because I can't control the next 40 years of their life, but I can control the next 40 minutes of their life if I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So I would choose something that directly help people. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Eloy?
Okay, so if no art form existed for us to like, you know,
to express, express in an art form, kind of like, you know what I mean, express yourself like, and to where you projecting your ideas, like, I guess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I consider almost a lot of things in art form, but I think a big thing I would get into if I wasn't into music and writing so much. I mean, I would probably get into really growing things, man. I would really like to get into growing plants.
Yeah. Herbalism, like kind of like
man. Like all kinds of shit.
Botany.
Botany. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, learning how to build a greenhouse, things like that. Things I've always been interested in. So I think if I had a lot of time to spend just doing something else, I'd probably really get into that. Growing vegetables, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But it's an art in its own right.
And I feel like chiming in on that. I feel like shit. Yeah. The reason I don't choose those things now is because I don't want to leave art to white people. I feel like we're just people without no flavor, without no style. Like shit. Yeah. You know, I think what is it? Post Malone just won the best rap album of the year. Yeah, he did. He won favorite rap album of the year, but that's based on people's votes and people who have the time and privilege to sit at home and vote all day instead of go to work. You know, they say most people work a 9 to 5 because they don't have the leeway to stay at home, or that they say between the hours of 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. you won't see anybody outside because they have to have a day job. Yep. So like most people, like we talked about this earlier. Like if you work a 9 to 5, you come home and go to sleep by 6, and that's just a life you settle for. Won't even mostly have the time to be artists. So I think it's with thriving and just in itself not choosing to pick a traditional route. But I think that is the glory of doing it. And I think some people do abuse it, you know, by talking about nonsense and the cliches.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like, because I mean, I know it's big in the like art scene and everything, like, and just I mean, working the whole 9 to 5, like people, you know, who say they want to get to their dreams, you know, we have to battle procrastination. I said that like a while ago, but like we all got to get through these different ways. But like there are certain people who choose to do other hobbies, like, you know, like as far as like playing video games and stuff like that, like, you know what I mean, as far as like going bowling and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I mean, I understand, like, you know, we do got to keep a 9 to 5 and everything, but like what is like the hobbies that, is it just like, you know, you chilling watching Netflix smoking and shit like that? Is it just you, like, you know what I mean, just
I don't
so it's like what are you doing, or what would you do if we
didn't have those like hobbies to pass the time? I think the bigger question, let me ask you this: what would you do if there wasn't a structure of a 9 to 5?
Yeah,
what other dreams would you have?
I would be building different temples and like structures and stuff like that. So I'd be like, I'd be looking to be like, you know, building some platforms of like, you know, crossing us across the seas and shit, like, you know what I mean, trying to get us like under the seas and shit. Like I'd be trying to figure that out.
Through like different cultures and just
different. What's that new shit? Anthropology, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, it's not new, but like it's
new to us.
It's kind of new, you know what I mean? Like.
And I think it's crazy how like other cultures you realize how much they use like THC and CBD as like ways of medicine and ways of life, and over here we don't. Like
straight up.
I think I would love to understand why they've been doing that so long and why we've stuck to like opioids and different prescriptions to like heal our problems instead of relying on THC like other cultures. And they happen to live longer. You know, have a life expectancy of a longer life. And they say if you're a millennial now, you make less, you save less, and you're worth less than our parents' generation. So it's honestly interesting to me why we aren't taught entrepreneurship when we already lowered our value through our parents. Our parents lowered our value because they're not worth nothing. They're worth mostly $3,000 in Social Security and, you know, not enough for Medicare, not enough for their family, their homes, making half as much as they did when they did work, which wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And it's just interesting to think like how it's just I think it's interesting to just I think it's interesting to see how, you know, we're not really taught, like, you even think about the school systems, which I've actually taught in a few schools in Arizona. You think about the school systems, usually art, recess, and I won't even say lunch or things they tend to cut back on. There's kids that are actually in debt right now because they can't music.
You know what I'm saying?
Any art, even painting, like they cut all these classes before they cut like the standard systems that didn't fulfill our parents' lives. Math, reading, science, English did not secure our parents' future.
Not at all.
Why are y'all cutting things that won't secure ours?
I got kicked out of my calculus class in high school because I asked.
Calculus?
We had pre-cal. Well, we had pre-cal and calculus. I got I got kicked out of my public school, high school that I was going to, because like my grades was failing and shit, and like my parents were like, you know, there was like.
Were you smart in school?
Huh?
Were you smart in school?
It's like I'm like my dad was a teacher, so it's like, yeah, it's like I mean.
I did not know that.
It's like I mean I'm like It's like I'm smart, but it's like they used to say I used to act up. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it's like, dog, I understand this bullshit system, but like, you know what I'm saying? I know how to make it like through this shit.
I think that's crazy because they say that's the price of success. They say when your parents put their lives and their passion towards something other than their child, the child only rebels what they didn't get the attention of. Yeah. If your dad is a teacher and he's always teaching, then you're gonna rebel in the aspect of something you think you know.
Yeah.
If your parents wealthy, you're gonna avoid making wealth. Damn. Your parents already have it. If your parents an addict, you're gonna avoid your own habits to pursue other things. And like, it's just crazy to see how like I say, like what would be life without art? Would it be life without 9 to 5s? Or would it be life without our failures? Yeah. You know, what would we be if it wasn't animals? That's not to just refer back to the music. Refer back to life. Like, I don't think people are made off of success.
It's I don't know, man. It's really about your personality, man. Like how like your will and like your character. Like that's gonna determine like how far you go, bro. Like that's just me.
Will is something I feel like people lack.
I agree.
I feel like, and I can even say just from my own personal experience. I'm not saying like I'm above anybody. Like I used to have very weak will. Like my will was to expect somebody to come and save me. I feel like I was owed something. I feel like my will wasn't based on what I was willing to do, but based on who was willing to be a decent human. And I realized like it starts with me. And then when I became it, like it blew a lot of my friends' mind, a lot of people around me minds that I chose to be that before anybody told me to. Like, and they say like I don't think people necessarily lack personality or character. I think they lack the identity to live on their own.
That self-dependency or independency.
They live with their own ideas, live with their own identity, live with their own crisis, live with their own failures. And I became so comfortable with it that I don't actually know how to open up. I have walls built up. I don't even know how to share these with people because I know that's what built my character.
You said something like that was the realest shit I've heard in so many times in a while. Like people don't know how to deal with like failure, like you know what I'm saying, like their own failures. Like people can't, you know what I mean, take accountability, like you know what I'm saying. It's just like they can't accept that they were the ones that fucked up. It's like once you get past that, it's like you make life so much easier and better. Like I understand that we are all equal on a human level. We all literally have the same opportunities as human beings. But it's like your self-determination, you know what I'm saying? Yourself, like, you know, will, like I said, and like, you know, what, like, and ambition, like, you know, you keep going, like,
And
so it's like,
things come from
I don't know.
Our struggles and our failures, and like I said, you have to own up to those.
You got to own up,
Those are the things that make us animals. Like, I could say, me not wanting to be monogamous and wanting to be maybe like a father figure I seen growing up, or other men I seen growing up, made me want to be monogamous. And I'm proud to have those evil examples around me to teach me what I shouldn't be. Like, and I don't look at those people as bad. I just look at them as lessons or stepping stones to the next identity of mine, to the next change of mine. And a lot of times, I think people get comfortable with failures. They don't want to change, or change is the only thing constant, but it's the hardest thing in the world for people to do.
That's real.
And I feel like I had attachment issues. I'm a people pleaser.
Man, I was about to say that too, man.
It's so hard for me letting go of people because I want to make them happy and I want to make them proud that I forget about making myself proud. And the only thing that makes me proud is not being the same person I was today. And then I have to, like what we was talking about earlier, the only way to teach some people is letting them go. And then offering them the same opportunity once you get where you need to be. Yeah,
that's real. And it's like, that's the only way people will understand, like, that you were serious the whole time. It's like,
they're not gonna take you serious, giving them chances.
Just gotta keep moving on, man. Hey, man, fuck. Sunny Kartel in the building, man. Goddamn.
Jams.
Man, for real, man. Eloy Gabriel. Gang. Yo, for real, man. We about to jump into another track, though, man. Yo, it's just getting deep in here, yo.
No. Let's get into it, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, of course, you know, we're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna let it flow, but yeah, we gotta throw a little bit of music in here, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Rolling with the Rolling Stoner.
999. No, it's free.
You stupid, man. 105 in the building, yo. Hey, we got Sunny here, you know what I'm saying? My man Eloy, this next track is called Sunny Adam Fixed.
Sunny Adam Fixed, my boy from New York. Let's get it.
Hey.
Converse on the beat.
Y'all enjoy this track right here. Smoke one if you got one. Know what it is. Sure.
Spent the last couple of months trying to find my way up. I know I'm bound, leasing my sons when I find my way up. And I had my shit fun, telling niggas to pay up. Frustration of guns as days come, they're not the same up. Spent the last couple of months trying to find my way up. I know I'm bound, leasing my sons when I find my way up. And I had my shit fun, telling niggas to pay up. Frustration of guns as days come, they're not the same.
Put designer on my casket, what ain't real, don't get reactions. Life is an expensive habit, pure form mixed with dirty passion. No phones in the cabin, silence in your back with miseducated magic. You probably fiending for that climax, yeah. Pussy can feed the earth, pray for more love in your woman's a church. Lust is a dying experience. Obama, Michelle, the image of mirrors so black kids don't break up. Punch holes in the White House, on cameras will make up. Whatever happened, knowledge for everybody. Prisoner block party, boss team to an ID. I be vibing and feeling the beat. to eat, won't talk to a fed. Talking my head too much. A bird you fly for the bread you buck. Kiss and tell, I just fuck. Enemy itself, I'm friendly as fuck. Hell on earth, I pass heaven the blunt. Hope we on common ground. Phone down and I'm listening. Guns can't aim at the Lord. I show love and they hate on the boy. Hate you, the beautiful noise. We gon' be alright, we gon' be okay. Fame don't got a face, struggle not a face. Deal with your demons and pray. Food on the table, I'm down with the snakes. Haunt you will heal you, huh? Fake do them same thing the pills do, huh? Pull up, you want me to feel you, bruh. Take my life, it'll make you fear. Take your life, it'll save you air. Death is my neighbor, let's take it there. Stop at the wreck. Taking advantage by mama friends who supply her with crack addictions. Every meth head got a scar that's black. Heart is black, hard as rap. Forgiving religious or not. Partner dead, I keep a ghost when I write. Burnt out, keep a body at lights. Friends leave you when you're wrong. Enemies hate when you're right.
Spent the last couple months trying to find my way. I know I'm bound, these are my sons when I find my way up. And I had my shit fun, telling niggas to pay up. Fast tracing the guns as days come, they're not the same.
Yo. Sunny had a mix, yo, man. What's good, bro? Like, what's the inspiration, bro? Where does the inspiration steadily come from?
Man, like I said, like I'm a reflection of the homies, man. My boy just sent me a beat. Honestly, I got on it. He put one of his partners on it. We just collaborated. I do collaborate for the sake of growth. And Adam is a dope artist. He's pretty much mastered the art of auto-tune, which I have not stepped in the world of yet. And I just gave him a lot of my producer friends. I'm not gonna say they're the most skilled, but they're learning just as I'm learning. And I gave him my best, bar heavy verse. And I want my man to shine just as much as I want to shine on a different production and different collaborations. So it's really just a bar heavy verse, man, and one of my favorites to perform.
Man, yeah. Sunny Kartel, man. Like, so what's good? When did you find out you was like, this is really your passion? Like, as far as like, or one of your passions, I would say, like, because I don't want to make it seem like everybody's stuck in the box of just like being an artist and everything. But like, when did you find out that like, yo, I like, you know what I'm saying, performing, and I like expressing in this art form?
I'll be honest with you, man. I would never say like rap was a passion of mine. I won't say I'm like a music head. I won't say I'm like a hip hop head. It was honestly because I realized like I was always into poetry and I was into books and I was into anime and just different type of narratives and different types of dialogues and things like that. I think what really inspired me to make music was how many of my friends was influenced by the music they were listening to. I seen a lot of my friends listen to trap music, so they became gangsters growing up, even if they was good music. I seen a lot of my friends listen to, Drake, so they tried to be womenizers growing up, or players, And I wanted to make music about just the average struggling black kid, and I really think I tapped into that. And I think now that people can hear me, like, and a lot of my friends call me of all different backgrounds and ethnicity groups, and I think what really inspired me was to like be the voice, or I see how many people are influenced through music, even if subconsciously, and I'm only doing this to help them. Like I would say, my ultimate passion, something I'm very passionate about, is like I dream about being on the beach one day, just writing books and stories of my life, or being at colleges and doing my essays there, and just being if I'm just a guy writing essays or reviews at a college, I make the college seem like a smarter place to be at, or I just want to write, man. It has nothing to do with music or recording, or it's just to be a writer, man. And I think I've always been inspired by people who not only write stories, but you see like the Harry Potter series where it's so detailed that you can see it visually in real life. And maybe one day I would like to write a screenplay or movies or things like that. So I have way bigger dreams than just winning a Grammy or finding a nice beat to flow on. So to me, it's child's play. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Vanity is real, bro. God damn, that was beautiful, man. Like, hell yeah. Like, putting very, like, you know what I mean?
I say, man, like, a lot of you artists who feel like people are only impressed by, like, your successes, like, think about how many people forget your stories of failure, like we've been talking about all day. Like, don't be afraid to talk about getting your heart broken or getting played by the homies, or losing a job, or being short on money, or not having money to eat, or not seeing your family, or just regret and anxiety. Talk about things like you won't hear in a song, because one day your siblings or your younger cousins or nieces are gonna listen to music and wonder where their story's at. And sometimes it's not the girl twerking or the guy with the money and the nice cars.
Damn. Yeah. Oh shit, Sunny Kartel. God damn.
call me human because I'm hot.
You know what I'm saying? Whew, man, get a romantic. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Get a romantic, baby. That's my
love
alter
it, man.
ego. Call me 3G because we can't afford 4.
Eloy Gabriel, bro. How you feeling, my man?
I feel like 3G, man. You lighting up the joint?
Hey,
3G,
yeah.
baby. We got joints in rotation.
Hey.
Rolling with the stoners, baby.
What's good?
Hey,
You already know what it is.
What was that line you told me earlier? This is probably one of the realest things I heard all day. Eloy, listen to this. Would you tell me that shit was? You said just because everybody's stoners don't mean everybody's solid. What was it? Was that it?
Oh, yeah, the line. Oh, yeah. Just because we all stoners, that doesn't make everyone solid. Like that. Like.
Can you explain what that meant to you? Because
to me,
really been on my mind all day. It's really been my perspective.
To me, just because we all stoners, that don't make everyone solid. Like, man, motherfuckers, they think because like we all smoke weed and like, you know, weed is the hippie, like, you know what I mean, happy go friendly, like gateway drug. Like, hey, you're supposed to be like a good person. You're smoking weed. You're probably like, you know what I mean. You care about the like world and shit, but no. That's so not true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because we smoked a blunt together, like, you still a shitty motherfucker, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people are just shitty people who just smoke weed.
Do you
and
think
it's like,
do you think a lot of people try to make that connection?
and they try to make it like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, yeah, we had a cipher, man. We was all smoking. Like, yeah, I was hanging with Francisco and shit like that.
Do you feel like you still connected to these
That
people?
doesn't make the no.
I want you to explain your situation, which made you write this line.
Like,
I think it's, I'm a person in my feelings. I got feelings. Like,
it's like what made it because like I used to wonder why like OGs, like, because I kick it with like a lot of older cats too. So older cats got like different things about themselves, like, you know, that they do that's just like real, like, you know, it's they got a code to themselves, like, you know what I'm saying, it's real like player, and like, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I used to wonder why some dudes that smoke heavy and shit, they won't smoke with like a lot of people.
They personal that motherfucker.
They're like, yo, they
like
personal,
that.
yo, they like smoke they shit, and they like, nah, I ain't passing it, and nah, like, and I used to always wonder, I'm like, cause like me, like, especially when I first started smoking weed, nigga, I had to smoke with it, like, you know what I mean, if you the homie, bro, we smoking, like, you know what I'm saying, if I got weed, yo, I'm gonna smoke with you, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, that was just me, like, and I used to wonder, like, why all the, like, you know what I mean, OGs would be like, nah, I'm just gonna roll my shit, I'm just gonna smoke right here, like, you know what I'm saying, and then, like, I saw Currency and like Snoop, like, you know what I'm saying. Currency was just, yeah, he wasn't passing shit. He
coming
just
in
like,
town. Currency coming.
Yeah, see, I'm like,
Currency
yeah.
coming in town January. I want to say the Van Buren, shout out Currency, shout out Jet Life. I support Currency since he comes. My fault.
Yeah.
Currency come to Houston, which I'm pretty much raised in, Exxon North Side, but he comes to Houston every 420 and smokes out, smoke us the fuck out. I love Currency, man. One of the hardest working musicians I've ever seen in my life. More tapes, more projects than any fucking body I've ever heard. More, he's consistent with his lyricism. He's consistent with his wordplay. He doesn't give lazy bars. And he promotes like organic. He promotes like organic weed smoking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't smoke weed, so you know, for the kids who do smoke weed, please stop, man. Like you know what I mean? Don't wait till you're at least mature enough to think about what you're doing, man. But
real talk. I'm saying, like, yeah, I just noticed that, like, people like him, like, motherfuckers that I'm like, I really like respect and I like watch, and I'm like, these motherfuckers, they don't share and like smoke with everybody, and like my life experiences, I say all this to say, like, I realize like why motherfuckers don't smoke with everybody, because it's like, just because we smoking and we getting high, and like, nah, you're not a solid person, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not like, you know what I mean, trying to be about shit, like, you know what I'm saying, you still doing all this, like, you know, high school shit, and it's like, we trying to grow, like, you know what I'm saying, we at a different age now, like, you know, because we smoking, like, that don't mean we can like,
can we speak on, can we talk, like, we talked last time at the Thanksgiving episode.
I'd rather keep it out, but like, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, yeah,
it's
just
some of the most
issues
toxic,
that everybody kind of go through.
I'll be real with you, I think drug abuse, or not even the drug, it's not really even the drug, but I think the way you use it is built some of the most toxic relationships. Like, you know, I would say that the people who have been through traumatic situations and the people who have been through depression or anxiety, you know, have coping mechanisms, that's fine. But when you add people a part of your coping mechanism, you're part of your equation, you start depending on these people as well.
And it's
And I think, like you said, like you can't do everything with everybody. Like,
Yeah.
I can't tell you what making love to my woman like you gonna want my woman. You know what I mean? I can't tell you what this blunt gonna do for me if it ain't doing that for you.
Yeah.
I can't tell you, you know, and that's what I think. Like, it's all about like recreational use and how you're using something. And I think when you saying like just because everybody's stoners don't mean everybody's solid. Like, people ain't solid sober. So,
that's what I'm saying.
So you know what I mean? If you building a relationship off of a drug, like
they'll
really
make that excuse that like, yo, we sharing weed, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, we buddy now, like, and it's like,
yeah, like, nah, like, I got bills. In one of the songs that's coming up, How to Break a Poor Man Heart, featuring Eloy, I have a line that says, I say, shaking your hand won't make you a friend. Fuck by the chick, gotta do with my rent. Like, you know, and that's kind of the same concept. Like,
why are we still talking about bitches, man? Like, yo,
like, you know what I mean? I'm like, if you do not know the meaning of devotion if you cannot commit a monogamous relationship to your woman. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you never had a pet, if you never had a dog, if you never had a lizard, if you never had a hamster, if you've never taken care of something outside of your family, which most people don't even take care of their family. You ain't bought your parents a house. You ain't took your mother out of, you know, her abusive states or her addictive states. Like, what makes you think you can commit to your dreams?
Yeah.
What makes you can commit to your life? Like, you know what I mean? Heal from that trauma before you decide to have fun with your life. I think weed is a celebration. I did smoke before. I do plan on smoking again in my 40s and later in my life. But like, what am I celebrating if I'm still in poverty?
Yeah.
What am I celebrating if? What am I celebrating if I still deal with depression in such a toxic way?
Ooh,
like,
man, yo.
You know, and I don't think nothing's wrong with weed. Let me say that. I don't think nothing's wrong with self.
No. This is getting into such a good. I want to kind of propose this to you. Like, do you think, like, because it's more, it's so much more than weed. Like, you know what I'm saying? People just use that as an excuse, but it's like, excuse me, there's so many more excuses that people like make, like, for not being happy. Like, I even know people who even try to, like, you know, even manipulate their reality, what they're supposed to do, but like, no, because like you're supposed to do, but like they even try to put on this persona of like, oh, like, yeah, I'm doing this now, I'm in this life, like even in this like supposedly woke spiritual, like, you know what I'm saying, conscious community, even in that like community.
Have you ever had
like,
your tarot cards reading?
Yeah,
I've had my tarot cards reading. I'm a person,
but it's
like the physical realm as far as the spiritual realm.
And that's I know you are, and like this is why I'm asking that question, because it's like I know people who even in that realm be like, oh yeah, I'm all about this type shit, and it's like it's all like a cover up of like the reality that they're running from.
You have to be honest with
you know what I'm saying? It's like, because like, you know, social media is involved, and like you want to portray that you're like, you know, doing better and everything. We get that, but it's like you gotta face the reality that you in too. It's like even myself. I mean, I kind of that's why I kind of stray away from like social media unless it's like,
you know me.
You know what I mean? Unless it's like, you know,
I'll be real. I'm ashamed to let my family into my apartment because I'm not doing it as financial as well as I like to. If they came today, like, I wouldn't be proud to let my family into where I'm at. So why would I smoke a blunt with them?
Yeah.
Why would I even have weed to roll up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I seen you know, other family members deal with addiction who, if you came over and knocked on their door, even if they home, they wouldn't open it because they're embarrassed to show you the life they live.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people who, you know, who abuse substances are trying to do these things behind closed doors to prove like they're better than their day-to-day life.
Yeah.
But they're not. Like, you know what I mean? I always believe in mentorship at no matter what age, and we talked about this earlier as well. Like, I don't care if you're 40, 50, you need a mentor. I don't care if you're 12, you need a mentor. I don't care if you're 18, you need a mentor. But like, my whole thing is like, what are you celebrating? What gives you like the right to guide other people's life? Like, somebody's always watching you, no matter what you believe, no matter if you believe you living your life individually. And I say this to everybody, I think artists are some of the most selfish people in the world. A lot of times when you hear artists' dreams, they speak nothing about what they're doing for others. You know what I mean? And it's like they celebrate a habit, they celebrate this ritual of like, this makes me creative without the results.
Yeah.
If you're so creative, where you at?
Yeah.
If you're so different, how did you change somebody's life?
Yeah.
If you're so impactful, you know, how can I be influenced? How can I take my shoes off, put yours on, and feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people having like, I don't want to pick up a blunt because you wrote a 16. I don't want to pick up a blunt because you laughed a lot.
Yeah.
You got hungry because you forgot your responsibilities. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times, like, I say this all the time, as a minority, you don't have time to you don't have the luxury to chill.
I tell you, yo, like, you gotta take, the world is coming at you 5 times harder than, like, you know what I mean?
You think you're coming at it? It really is. And, like, I think it's baffling to me that, you know, that in the same, I think time is relevant. We talk about this. In the same 5 years, I think I have, that's 15 years of examples to my brother. That's 20 years of his life.
Yeah.
That's 10 years of his life. And to me, if I'm living individually for myself, yeah, that is 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they did nothing for me, but maybe that was an example for the next 40 years of somebody else's.
Yeah.
And I think music is one of the biggest. It's the king of professions. Like, you influence everybody. You know, you don't hear rappers talk about being sober. Why is that not relevant? You don't hear rappers talk about being financially stable and how they got there. You don't hear rappers talk about generational wealth. You don't see rappers living with 3 forms of their family. I really like Cash Doll. I don't like her music. I'm not really a fan of it, but something I know she does is she bought her best friend a salon. She bought her friend her own hair company. Yeah. She all of her friends started off poor, and she was the only one made it through her career. But she showed through her friends that all these people could be CEOs and bosses. Yeah. And she only buys from her friends. Yeah. But I look at, you know, and having a name drop, but I look at, like, you know, Tiger. What has he done for LMAO? And that is his cousins. What has he did for his mother, or, you know, Travis Scott for that matter, or Drake for that matter. I like artists like Jay-Z's, ones who have stories of helping others. You know what I mean? And I get sick of this, like, ego-driven system with hidden agendas. Like, your pride will not influence me anymore. Yeah. And I think a lot of people have a pride, like, because I did this my way, you should follow me. No. It's like, really, why? Like, who you help? Who you help other than yourself? And if you have helped yourself, why do I care? Because if I was only trying to help myself, I would have never rapped. I would have went to school to be a doctor. Man, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's like we get into this mixed, like, ego driven, like, you know, idea that this is how we supposed to, like, make it, and it's just like, yo, this is so high school, man. When are we gonna get over this, like, mindset? You know what I mean? Like, this shit is, like, crazy. This is like, are you actually benefiting other people? Like, are you actually reaching other people when you write? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, and, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me how people are influenced by money, cars, and a certain number. Like, I listened to a Brent Faiza, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but Brent Fire interview where he talked about him not signing and following this Chance the Rapper method, where he put up $20,000 to create his own first debut album, and his friends put up another $30,000 for him to go on a worldwide tour. From that, he was nominated for a Grammy and is now worth $3 million. So you can go on tour and you can be a successful artist and you can be nominated for a Grammy for $50,000, which you can make from almost a minimum wage job. Yeah. But, like, and that's just from one person. If you have people that invest and you put in, you don't need $1 million. Yeah. You don't need the hottest gear. You don't need the nicest car. Yeah. And, like, it's so like you said, we're in a generation where we have the internet, so much access to information, where we know fake shit is still relevant. We still listen to people like Blueface, NBA Youngboy, Wyman Melly, or whoever's talking about their cash or murder. Like, why is that appealing to you? Because if somebody in your family got murdered, would that be appealing to you? Yeah. If someone in your family went to prison for life, would you be okay with that? Yeah. And then the same people who listen to trap music talk about freeing somebody. Why? That's the person committing the crime. Your mindset is the one doing it. The mindset, man, mind is all, man. Your mind is, I think a lot of people's minds are criminal. Yeah, I think very much so. I think self-counsel is the fastest way to suicide. When you only have yourself, you don't have that mentorship, you are committing the biggest crime of not listening to the people around you. When you asked me earlier, what do I do and who am I in my bio, I'm just a reflection of the people around me. Yeah. I'm no better than the ideas around me, so I wouldn't be this person if I didn't have you, honestly. If I didn't have Eloy around me, if I didn't have my homegirl Jess around me, if I didn't have Brent around me, or if I didn't have Jay Work the Controversy, or Coffee, or Her, or Angel, or, you know, shout out to every year's on Delapreme, Sinclair, PK, J-Wop. Please tag these people, because, I mean, some beautiful people out here in Arizona. and we don't even know what we're doing. We're just trying to live healthy lives. I don't know what any other scene is doing, but Arizona really has one that isn't stuck on money.
Put Dom out there too,
Iron Root is one of the people who really introduced me to this mindset. I say seeing him as a brother who really was a young man who could have been a mentor at any age, like shook me up as why wasn't I doing? Why was I waiting to be 40 to be a leader?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy being right there.
Is Iron Root holding any shows in the Valley? You know?
I believe I believe in December. Dom, my bad, bro, if I'm mixing up the info. I believe I know we got some. I know we got something for sure. I know we got something for sure 2020, but like I believe
December we doing it. December we there.
I believe I don't want to say December 14th. I don't know. Hey, my bad, bro. If I
16th, 12th, 13th.
Yeah. But I think so. But for sure, 2020, you know what I mean? Iron Root Code, like, we ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? We got the Love event, like, every February.
Shout out Internet Collie.
Shout out to Internet Collie, like, you know what I'm saying?
Our female friends.
You know what I mean? You know I got love for you. You know we all got love for you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the females out here doing their thing.
Shout out Bungus. Shout out Jalopy Bungus.
Okay, man. Hey, I got to get in touch with you. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Emmy Dupree. Shout out Jasmine. Shout out... who we got? We got Color 8.
What's that? Mally.
Shout out
Mally. I keep hearing her.
Shout out Pat Kanji. Shout out.
Get at me, y'all. We in the city, man.
You know
I'm trying to get happy with everybody, man.
Rolling
with the Rolling Stoner, yo.
I will come find you. Drop the Addy. I will pull up, man. You know
I be dropping the email, man. Send me y'all tracks, man. You know I'm gonna get like, you know what I mean?
Shout out,
shit bumping, bro.
Real quick, I'm sorry. I just dropped the album this year, featuring Mick Jenkins, but also featuring my motherfucking self because I'm fucking dope. My little brother has credit on my outro and intro. Shout out Ashley Harden. Shout out my producers and my best friends.
What's it called? Where can they find it?
Euthanize. That is trademark. That is under my LLC. Euthanize is the meaning of killing off your old self to create the new version of yourself. Shout out my producers, Vince Dela Cruz. Beautiful singer, beautiful engineer, beautiful producer. Shout out Nowhere USA and shout out James Klein for helping me create this beautiful project of this memoir of my youth being destroyed and allowing me to be a new man.
Man, that's what's up, man. Hey, gang. I don't know how to say. That's where you say that. Gang. Nigga, with the change. Oh man, rolling with the Rolling Stoner, man. Chapter 105, man. We got Sunny Kartel in the building. We got Eloy Gabriel, you know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for like vibing. You know what I'm saying? Young Super Saiyans. Ooh, I love that shit, bro. That's what's up. Man, yo, we about to jump into one more track for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here.
Break a Poor Man Heart featuring Eloy Gabriel.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How to Break a Poor Man's Heart.
How do you do that, man?
Yo, that's so fucking dope. I love that title. Y'all enjoy this. Smoke one if you got one. You know what it is. Yeah.
Don't smoke no spice.
Plotting on the city, hope we make it out. Every night, what I dream about. We been dreaming out loud so long. Like somebody finna hit me out, so I'm finna shout. I've been living in my dreams too much lately, baby. I've been thinking about myself too much lately, baby. Been depending on the drug too much lately. I tend to lose my touch with things.
Ain't like I 808, she don't love me. She in love with my tape. Got money for friends, no energy for the hate. Accusation based hit like a drive-by. Remain on the sideline. Don't call my phone, I've been living in rhymes, crying inside. Spiritually rich, fuck by my rent, gotta do with a chick. Shaking your hand won't make you a friend. Pussy feel like the family crib. Don't relate to that, you faking the feel. Deep in my feels, seeing us fail. Know the ship sail, suck his dick for a gram. Subtweet, I react, I guess I was treating you bad. I should rap in a band, I should rap about a fad. Nah, you tryna water me down. Wear my ego like a crown, she wearing gossip like a gown. I think love is out of style, let's get married in the crowd. How do you manage a cheating smile? Losing my love for you, a death in the womb is a birth in the wild. Hated in nature, no destiny child. I done seen it, love is too comfortable, Tempur-Pedic. I don't deserve you, manipulation, use that shit when I need it. Already tried for him, already lied for him, already cried for him, I already ride for him, already tried for him, already lied for him, already cried for him, I already fucking how to break a poor man's heart, a different womb. Spent a century inside a tomb. Dream deferred of a perfect world. Suicide notes in the purest hands. We can build love in these desert lands. In love with the canvas reflecting our past. Switching up lanes as fast as faith. Counting steps while you walking away. Artists we paint. Sunrise to give warmth to our shade. Happy you happy, but I'm not okay. I hide in casual clouds to crowd the moon. Maybe baby, I think cheating is cute. Stupid, we making excuse for our youth. That's what our parents did. And love is for fools. And love is for fools.
Hey. How to break a poor man's heart.
You know what happened, man.
God damn. Hey, man. I do fuck with that, man. I'm a puff with that shit. Huh? First of all, the title, I get it off, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, like, yeah. It's like, it's more than, like, the way you're structured of your, like, lyrics, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you broke down the cadence and everything. Like, how you ended off with just, like, more of a chant. Like, you know what I'm saying? And just, like, you know what I mean? Rapping and shit. Like, you really building, like, that message that you push into, like, motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, man.
Yeah,
That's
so.
my first time trying to do some shit like that, actually.
Yeah. So it's like I really respect like how people approach, like people's approach to, you know what I mean, how they portray it. Yeah. But they are. So it's like that's why it's hard for me to say like, nah, I don't fuck with a song. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's like I'll be honest with you. I'll be like, this is why I didn't like your song, or this is what I think it needs work with. I can dig where you were going with. But I have my my edits and shit.
And I'll be rich. He is genuine. He told me today I was a little off pace on one of these songs, so I feel him and I got some work to do. But thank you.
But it's like
I can grow.
Yeah. I can go like cause like I don't know. I feel like you said earlier, like you know what I mean. We're all just reflections of each other, right? Like so it's like, and it's like I can see. For some reason, I try to put myself into other people's like you know what I mean positions and shit. Like you know what I mean. Especially once I get to know you, it's like.
Shit,
I see where you're coming from, and I see how you like going about it. But like, I feel like my ears here.
I can work.
Yeah,
I can
it's
work.
like you know what I mean.
I feel the same way with my own shit. So I appreciate you didn't lie to me because I knew I needed work. You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey man, like we all need work. That's why I be like wanting to play my shit to other people, but like other people like. Or some people not like. There's some like 100 motherfuckers like you know what I mean. Like I said, Dom like you know what I mean. Deleon, you know what I'm saying.
Shout out Deleon.
That motherfucker, like, he keeps Chari Joy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, these motherfuckers, like, they keep it real with me, like, yeah, you need to work on this. Like, now, you didn't hit that note, nigga, you need to go re-record that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I appreciate that, like, you know, that building, like, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, like, it's critique, not, I guess, criticism, like, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Constructive criticism, there you go. I couldn't think of that shit. Constructive criticism, I mean, so it's like, yeah, man, I appreciate that, bro. He saved my life right there, man. But yo, man, before we get up out of here, Rolling with the Rolling Stoner, chapter 105. Yo, where can the people find you guys, man? Like, what y'all got out there, man, for the people, man? Please let them know.
Eloy Gabriel dropping an album.
Eloy Gabriel. You got an album about to drop, bro? Hey man,
I'm about to drop an album. It's gonna be out everywhere. You can just look me up, Eloy Gabriel, on Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever you listen to music on.
Yeah.
I have Instagram. I'll upload on SoundCloud eventually.
Okay, hell yeah.
Maybe later.
January. February.
I'm cheap, nigga. I ain't paying.
Yeah.
I ain't paying for that one of that.
I feel you. So yo, son.
He live with me. I'm gonna hear his shit. I ain't
gonna.
He know we can hear him.
Stupid.
I gotta put him in this shit.
Crazy. Sunny Kartel, man. Hey, where can the people find you, man?
Right now, if you guys want to, my YouTube is under Sunny Kartel. You can look up anything Sunny Kartel, SUNNY space KARTEL. If you want to find me on social media right now, I'm only on Facebook under Sunny Kartel as well. I have a visual album out right now, Euthanize. I dropped my visual album earlier this year, April 20th, produced by Vince Dela Cruz and James Klein. Make sure you keep up with the process before you get the next, I don't want to just talk shit, but before you get the next music, you'll get a book, so be prepared.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, thank y'all, man, again for coming through, bro. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. Of course, man. Vibing out, man. It was some deep conversation, bro. Like, every time I feel like, you know what I mean, I get around you, bro, it's like always some 100, like, you know, real deep, like, you know, constructive. Like,
let's keep growing as men.
Talk, bro.
Forget the art form. Let's remember what we talking about today. Let's keep growing as men.
Keep growing as men, man. Like, you know, older we get, the better we supposed to get. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't shopping iron, baby.
Real talk, man. Hey, man. All love, man. Thank y'all again for vibing out. Rolling with the Rolling Stoner.
Rolling with the Rolling Stoner, the one and only Arizona's hottest podcast.
Hey, man. I'm just trying to keep it real, man. Drop, like, you know,
is internet tour still
flavor,
going on?
You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Internet tour still going on?
Any what?
Internet tour still
Internet tour, yes. Yes, we are still doing an internet tour. Yo, please get at us. Yo, right now we in the northwestern region right now. States. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Big little slight flex.
Yeah, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little bit. You know what I mean? Nah, we got artists from Oregon. You know what I'm saying? We got artists from Washington, Seattle. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? A couple of dudes, I think, sent me some tracks from like Montana.
Who's sending you some music from?
Marcus McCauley. You know what I'm saying? From Portland. You know what I'm saying? Yo, please get at him. Please get at Niles Davis out in Seattle. You know what I'm saying?
That's a cold name, Niles Davis.
Niles Davis, that is a cold ass name. Hey, I heard they got Paris Alexa. Like, yo, she got a beautiful voice. She was like featured on Niles Davis track. Man, that shit was cold, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Send me the emails. Let's collab. Let's collab. It's like flex.
Yeah. So, like, you know what I mean? Please keep sending us more music. You know what I'm saying? From those regions, we gonna keep fucking with y'all. For this whole last month, man, of 2019, man. So, yo, internet tour. And then we moving on to the next region. You know
what's your next region? What you got?
Next region. You know what? I think I might do seasons. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think I might just do one whole winter, like, you know what I'm saying, that northwestern region and shit. Like,
you going up to Chicago? You going up to
Yeah. We gonna, like, this is gonna be the next region. Yeah. We gonna we making our way from northwest to like the northern states going east.
Going east.
Then going down.
You gonna hit the south? You gonna hit Atlanta? You gonna hit Texas?
Yeah. We gonna hit all that. We gonna hit the whole. You know what I mean?
I got some people. Shout out B-Vaz. Shout out Fred Donato from the south, man.
Yeah. So we gonna hit the south, and then we gonna make our way back west, like, you know what I'm saying, on more of the south regions. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we trying to hit everything, like the whole internet tour, man. We trying to get some shit exposed, like
you can do more on the internet than in your city.
See what the fuck these artists is doing, like, you know what I'm saying, out here. You know what I mean?
You can do more on the internet than in your city, man.
Hey,
so shout out my man Francisco for putting us on the Rolling Stoner, man. I mean, the one and only, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're really trying to elevate your mind, this is the guy I recommend to you.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. Love, bro. Real talk, man. So, yeah, man, we need y'all to go ahead, subscribe, man. Like, please let the people know what's going down, man. This is like I said, chapter 105, man. We just like trying to push, like, you know what I mean, hype music, like, you know what I mean. Please send it in. Don't be scared, like, you know what I'm saying. The email is sunsetp17@yahoo.com. sunsetp17@yahoo.com, man. Y'all gonna see the, y'all gonna see the link and everything. But yeah, man, before we get up out of here, man, y'all got any last words y'all want to say to the people, man? Like, what's up?
You gonna hate me for this one, y'all. I got a podcast next week with my boys in Tempe. Grip, man, y'all please tune in. It's gonna be a live podcast.
Hey,
man, you know, we're gonna do some more networking, man. We're gonna get to some more people.
What's his Instagram?
I want to.
Grip, get it? Hey, man, hey, I be seeing the love, man. Shout out
to
the
Grip, love?
Is it yeah. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, man. Shout out to homie. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, hey, I can't wait to see that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to homie. Yeah, I be seeing, he be like, really be like liking all my shit, bro. Sharing some of the shit, bro. Like, so yeah, I appreciate the love, bro. Man, that's what's up, man. Hell yeah. Hey, anything, Eloy, before we get up out of here?
No, man. Thanks for having us.
Hey, man. Of course, man. Anytime, man. Yo, we are about to get up out of here, man. I'm going to go ahead and send y'all off with this last track, one of the Rolling Stoner classics, you know what I'm saying? We got my man Eloy Gabriel back in the building, so we going to drop one of the tracks right now. Bleed into these MP3s, all right, yo.
Yo.
Smoke one. You know what it is. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Yeah, be easy. Love, yeah. I say I went down. Like, peace, love, happiness,
keep God first.
Mind and heart. All right, yo. Y'all be out. Peace.
Hey, Dick. How you doing?
Fine.
Sorry I haven't been around. I forget how big and lonely this place can be.
That's okay.
As it turns out, I may have some free time starting tomorrow. How'd you like to catch the Gotham Knights season opener? Box seats.
Great.
I know it must be very difficult.
If only I could
Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Never lose a moment in a second you could die. Never sacrifice the time it took to realize that you could do whatever the fuck you wanna do in this life. Whisper in the wind until you fly. At least you fell in love with something greater than the pain. Suicide times 5 to the times we multiply. To live my life like I might die. But
you know everything about me. Don't you see me drowning? I don't need no air, no. I just need to let go. Bad habits got kicked out, living in my head now. I just need to break out, bleed into these MP3s. I bleed into these MP3s. Yeah,
bitch, I feel like CP3. Bleed until these MP3. Power to the third degree. Rhyme with live is symmetry. This my lucid biography. The sick lines like autopsy. Cut in stone like prophecy. Love to those who support me. It's my time I couldn't see. All my life was meant to be. Everything that I went through, transcend through this mic and boo. Filter just for you.
Just like Batman.
I'm nothing like him.
Yeah, right. The mask, the attitude, the long underwear.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night. Whisper that you love me in the darkest of the night.
you don't know.
You know everything about me. Don't you see me drowning? I don't need no air, no. I just need to let go. Bad habits got kicked out, living in my head now. I just need to break out,
Bleed into these MP3s.
Why should I? He'll never change.
I'd love to know what happened between you two.
Things change.
No kidding. You guys used to be the greatest. Batman and Robin, the dynamic duo.
Maybe you should ask him.
I did. And you'll never guess what he said. Things change.
Ain't no place to go, ain't no place to go.